Okay, so here we are, new voice session, just the DM and Ulrin Bronze Grip this time around. Woo! And you guys are in Emon, welcome in Alora's, what's being rebuilt of her tower. And this is to kind of just go over the things that you want to do during this downtime. So, Ulrin, what would you like to do as you wake up on your first full day in Emon?
Well, I think I'd like to check in on everybody and just make sure everybody's all right. Check in on the rest of the party.
Okay.
And make sure that they're doing good. And if they're all off doing their own things, then I'll go off and I want to look for Karen, or maybe send a messenger. But I think I'll probably just go and look for her, since
Okay.
I might be doing a lot of my work at her forge if I can.
Yeah, you can definitely do that. Everybody seems to be pretty good. Volkar is already gone. He left a note saying that he was going to go find some old friends and that he'd be around if anybody needed him. And Naraxis and Hazel are going to do some work together. You catch wind of them maybe trying their hand at some pit fighting in the God's Brawl ring.
Okay.
Yep. So they're talking about that. If they want an audience later, you can certainly, cheer them on from the stands. And it sounds like Elysia is going to be doing, like you might suspect, some research. So
Yeah.
not a shock there at all. But yeah, you can definitely find Karen. Right where her house was before the conclave.
Yeah, I mean, I was in the forge when they attacked.
Right. Yeah, you know exactly where. She's in the central district, right? I'm trying to remember.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it was it was close to where Castle Grayskull is.
Right.
It was like between that and the Cloud Top district.
Okay. Okay. Yeah,
so
you
yes.
know exactly how to get there. As you walk, you see what is a strange and very strange mixture of destruction and regrowth. So it elicits this feeling in you of this horrible thing happened, but people are resilient and they're rebuilding.
Okay.
So when you turn the corner onto the street where Karen's home is, it is there. It is missing part of a roof, but does not seem to be much damage beyond that.
Okay. That's good. All right, then I'll go in or approach it and kind of make myself known.
Okay. So you knock.
Yeah, I knock.
Okay. Door's still there. Not hanging off its hinges or anything. It's whole.
Okay.
And you knock and you wait. And you wait again. Doesn't seem to be any answer.
Is the door unlocked?
You want to try?
Yeah.
Okay.
I try the door, see if it's unlocked.
It is locked.
Okay. I guess I'll try knocking
though.
again. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll try knocking again just out of respect.
Sure.
And I'll knock louder though, like
Okay.
almost a pounding kind of, and shout for Karen's name and see if there's any response.
Sure. You bang this time whole fist, right? Boom, boom, boom on the door. Yell her name, and you hear from the inside, "Oh, go the fuck away already!"
Is that her?
Yeah.
Okay. Karen, it's Ulrin. Yeah, mind opening the door?
You hear a what? And then like a scuffle, you hear this that very distinct wood on wood of a chair being scraped backwards real quickly.
Yeah.
And you hear like real fast dwarven footsteps. And then the door flings open and almost smacks you in the face. The force of this. And there she is. Karen, the one thing you do notice is that she is missing her right arm.
Oh, God. Karen, how...
You can't even get it out. She instantly, with one left arm, that just grabs you and pulls you inside and slams the door shut.
Oh. Oh, all right. What's going on? Is there a problem or?
There's no problem. Fuckers keep bothering me.
Oh,
Can't you make armor? Can't you do this? Can't you do that? I mean, this is grouchy Karen, as you know and adore, except for the missing arm. And she, at this point, is squeezing your neck in, like, what would be her version of a bear hug.
oh yeah. All right.
Oh, you're a sight for fucking sore eyes, aren't you?
Hi. You are as well. What? Are you all right? How's your arm? What happened?
Don't even mind this. Can still forge with one arm. They'd have to cut them both off in order to stop me.
Thank the Father. That's good.
You can thank your father. I'm gonna thank Vox Machina for saving my ass.
Are they in town?
Not that I'm aware of. She kind of stops for a second. She loosens her grip on your neck to let you breathe. And yeah. No, I heard they'd all kind of, some of them had kind of split off a little bit. I'm sure it'd take a little bit of a breather after all that bullshit.
I can imagine.
But they're supposed to be on the first day of the festival here in about a week. There's supposed to be a big like statue unveiling.
Oh.
Yeah. You should come. You should come along if you're in town still.
I'll be there. We're in town for a bit. I've been traveling with some other weird companions, and they're quite the party. I mean, we've got some tiger lady, and we've got Dragonborn. He's quite a piece of work. I'm not sure if he's entirely evil, but he's, we got the bookworm, one of the wizard types.
Lyceum type, huh?
Yeah. We had a gunslinger, similar to Percival, but I think he wasn't having it. He's a dwarf as well. So he went back to Whitestone. Now we got his cousin, he's Bard, I believe.
Ah.
So, at least we'll have some good music on our travels, I presume.
Well, don't let no bard fool you. They're more useful than you'd think.
Yeah, I can imagine.
One of them pulled me out, actually. That was, I can't remember his name exactly. Big half-orc fellow.
Oh, nice.
Pulled me out of what that?
Yeah,
and she points up at the lack of a roof. That.
So I'm assuming that happened after that night.
Yeah, I mean, everything was on fire.
Yeah.
That fucking red dragon asshole sitting in the middle of the Cloud Top district like he owns the fucking city. Everything's on fire. My house almost burns. The roof falls on me. But it's not. It is what it is. You get your young ass in here and drink tea with me, and we're gonna. I need to hear from you. It's been a while.
All right.
So you guys can reminisce and
catch
chat.
up.
Sure, of course. She will gladly give you the use of her forge, of course.
Okay.
She will do that. More than happy to. You do notice that this place, you were used to seeing the forge just chock full of weapons and armor.
Yeah.
There's almost nothing there now.
Okay.
She does have materials, but there are very few finished products.
Okay.
So, all right. So
And I'll probably offer to help her as much as I can in between my own crafting, because it's like basic stuff if she does need help.
Okay.
For me, it wouldn't be any problem doing like swords or daggers or armor.
She does have a contract with the Arms of Emon, the guard.
Yeah.
To make more, they're just so shy of everything.
Oh yeah.
Even a year later, they're just shy of everything. So. Yeah. Swords, daggers, arrows, anything like that, she'd gladly take assistance with, because she's working at about a third of the pace she was.
Yeah, I could imagine.
One arm, yeah. And you do actually see, Ulrin, as you go through this home that you just know, there is a rough version of a prosthetic arm, but it looks like it's never been worn.
Okay.
Kind of akin to Victor's hand. It's
Yeah.
like just like leather straps hooked onto metal, hooked onto
More
like a
just for
claw.
show than it is for real functionality.
Yeah, it has
It's
some claw
some, but not
function, but
enough.
not
Yeah.
enough. Not that a full hand would give you, yeah.
Okay.
So, do you want to try crafting?
Yes,
All
I would
right,
love
so let's
to.
do that. Okay, so she has the
I
basic
think after we're
materials you
done,
need.
yeah, after we're done with all the talking, I would probably get materials and get like a list of stuff that I know I need.
Okay.
And so
So what do you want to work on?
I want to work on bracers for Alicia.
Okay. So you're doing a +1
Yeah,
to
+1 or
AC.
plus whatever I can get. I'm not sure.
You can, with the level you are right now, you're looking at
I think it's
uncommon.
uncommon, so it'd be +1.
It'd be +1 to her
Okay.
AC. Yep. You can definitely do that. So as you are thinking about this project and the ritual that you want to take on in order to do this, how does Ulrin... I want you to describe to me how Ulrin goes into this project. Like, what is he planning to do in order to craft this item?
So the first parts that he would probably do is like the brainstorming. So that would probably be like, which he's already had it brewing on his mind, all of these concepts, but now he's actually going to put it to paper and like measure stuff out and actually do like a drafting board kind of deal, and like sketch it out and make sure that everything would fit properly if cut to this certain length. And if this screws into this, then is that going to hold properly? Is that going to take a hit? Is it going to be able to take more than one hit in the same spot? And just kind of go through and analyze it at first.
Mm-hmm.
And then he will start to gather the materials needed, and then he will start to go through the process of refining the materials if they need it, and then go through and start shaping them as needed. So for the bracers, it would be taking rough estimates of like a forearm, which I assume she has several like mock-up like forearm things and stuff, like armor molds.
Yes.
And just start shaping it and start with the basic. And then once that's done, start applying leather to it and some fur underneath it, or um, some kind of cloth, or maybe silk or something up against the skin, so that it's not leather to skin and rough.
Mm-hmm.
And then apply very intricate straps, a lot of blue accents, and he's trying to focus and make it very very like Arcana Pansophical-esque stylistic.
Okay.
So he's going to do a lot of the styles of like the robes that he saw Drake Thunderbrand and Alora wearing. He's going to do kind of like that color scheme, but do it more in like an armor type. So.
Okay. So you there's no role needed for the basic part of the crafting. It's you spend you're being very careful. You spend about a day putting all of these pieces together and shaping them and making them just perfect, just very Elysia focused. And you're thinking about her as you're doing it, and you're thinking about all of the things that have gone on since you've met this crazy bunch of assholes, and because they kind of are. And Kara's watching you. She brings you food and water. She passes by, kind of notes what you're doing, makes a few encouraging comments, but she's mostly staying out of the way. She seems very curious to watch you. Now comes the magical essence part of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is Ulrin doing to try to imbue this basic piece of armor with what you want it to be?
So I think with part of it, during the whole crafting the basics of it, like even though it is just the basics, I think that a lot of that would be meditative, and a lot of it would be sort of like praying to the Allhammer, not really like verbally, but like essentially forging to him is his way of praying or communicating with his god, because it's a direct connection to what his god is about, is like leaving a lasting impact on the world, whereas he's leaving a lasting impact on these pieces in the world. So essentially for all the prep, it'll be like praying, and you'll see like there'll be a faint glow about his hands as he's working, like a faint divine glow start, but it's not full on yet. And then once he starts really assembling it and checking it, then will start to focus on Alicia and focus on protecting her, and forging this bond and forging this sort of like a protector bond with somebody that he cares for. And the glow intensifies around his hands as he's building, and then like ash and sparks start to fly between his fingers as he moves faster and faster, putting them together. And like it's almost as if when people field strip guns, you know, and they've done it so many times, there's just, you know,
Right.
it's just like rapid. It's like it's second hand to them. So it'll get like that, and then he's just going to take it and hold it in his hands and just focus and start to pray and reach out to the Allhammer and actually reach out for some kind of blessing or some way to enhance this, to protect his family, to protect this ragtag family that he's been traveling with, that has taken him in and, you know, not judged him for who he is or where he came from, or so.
Okay. You, if we were to watch this from the outside, we would see all of this happen, right? Ulrin's hands moving faster and faster. It's as if ash and fire and divine light are flowing through his entire being, being channeled as he is focusing and praying and meditating and moving his essence into this piece, because he fully believes in what he is doing. And then all of that motion stops, and there's a bright glow. Go ahead and make a religion check for me.
All right, let me pull up my sheet and grab the right dice, because all I had were like D6s and like D12s. I didn't have any D20s out.
I need a D20.
That is the weirdest.
I know, it's really weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like, oh, let me just roll. Nope, that's a D20. That's a D20. That's a D20. All right, shit. Where'd they go? They're at the bottom now, because it's been several weeks of no D&D. All right, that one will work. All right, okay. Religion. Yep. Religion. Come on. Woo!
What'd you get?
17 basic roll, and then religion is 4, so plus 4.
Yeah, that way beats the DC. Okay.
21.
Okay, yeah, no, that's good. That's good. And there's this moment, it's like a sunburst off a druid, right? Just poof, this massive amount of light, and you out of the corner of your eye, it doesn't hurt you, but you see Karen have to throw her good arm up to block her eyes. And that light, all of a sudden, as it's dying, Ulrin, you get an image in your mind, but it's not of what you're crafting. It's of a shield. And you can't make out really good details in this flash. It's almost like afterburn when you stare at a bright light too long. And you see a shield. It's gold and silver. It has some kind of intricate design on the front of it, and then it is gone. And in your hands are these +2 to AC bracers of protection. Yes. You needed a 20 to get to a +2, and you did it. So,
woo!
There you go.
All right.
But
did that take?
Moment,
that was how long?
That was a day, and you do have a point of exhaustion for that.
Oh God. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean.
Yeah. No, I agree. I would. I was expecting.
Karen sees you kind of slump. And she takes off running for you, and kind of almost tackles you off to the side, like, whoa, 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 kid. You all right?
Yeah, it just... Oh, it takes a lot. Yeah.
What the fuck did you just do?
I was just making some armor for one of my party. Oh... I focused and prayed to the Allhammer bless this and give it some extra properties or something to help protect the ones I care for.
Shit, I need to start praying to the Allhammer, apparently, because that's sure as hell not how I forge.
Yeah, well.
What the... And you guys both turn and look, and the bracers are on the ground. They are a dark gray leather. Not what you started with. They are a dark gray leather, and on them, in intricate dwarven runes, are words for protection and life and magic and knowledge and essence and all of these things in a very, very dark navy.
Ooh, okay.
Branded on them. You not only added to it, but you changed the physical nature to match who you were crafting it for.
Okay. Sweet. I'm gonna take notes.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure Elysia will be pleased.
Ah! All right. Sweet. Sorry, I have to put my Western books away and get out my...
And this is all recorded, so...
Oh, okay.
You can catch it. Yeah, I'm going to string it all together. I'll have everybody's done by Monday, so I'm going to string them all together.
Okay. Yep. Are we going to have individual recordings, or... You
have each individual recordings, I'm going to put them into one video.
You're going to put them all together in one video? Okay.
Yep.
All right.
So yeah, but yeah, you have these gorgeous bracers, and Karen kind of helps you up and puts you over at the table, and she's like, "Now you sit, and I got this, and she kind of very gingerly picks, almost like she's afraid to pick the bracers up, and puts them on a scrap of clean cloth and puts them beside you, and is like, "Now it's food time, and don't you argue with me. You got it?"
I wouldn't. I'd love to eat.
Okay, and we'll make that happen. And you love her stew. You've had it so many times over the course of spending time with her. And she brings out this really hearty stew and bread and wine and just everything you could ever want.
Alrighty.
So, yeah.
All right. Whew.
Yep.
So I will go ahead and rest. And I guess that's one... Well, that's one day.
I'm sorry, I misspoke. So over the course of that,
I was about to say that would take.
No, that would take.
a couple days.
I mean, it takes.
But that day of blessing was just like that was
right. Just that prep work. Yeah, over the course of
the prep work
week
was like a couple days.
Well, it's the rules we had were 2 weeks. So I would say with that roll, you shaved time off.
How long? 2 weeks?
It normally would be 2 weeks. See, this is where we get to kind of play with these rules a little bit.
Yeah.
You would normally be 2 weeks, but because you beat the DC by so much, I would say that you probably took a full week to do that.
Okay. And that's with the expedient crafting with the basic stuff.
Yes, because the basic crafting doesn't take you hardly anything.
Yeah, that would have been like
the channeling.
Yeah, the channeling would have been a couple of... Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Because I was channeling while I was building. I was trying...
Right. But just that you were basically went into this deep meditative state.
Okay.
To try and imbue this. And, it's one of those things where you have to keep calling out and reaching out and focusing. And you're just not strong enough of a cleric yet to be able to cut that time down, but you did a good job here, for sure. Mm-hmm. That also costs you 200 GP to do that.
Okay.
It burns components, right?
Material.
Yeah. So 200 GP was the cost and I like that these rules are flexible enough that we can maneuver as needed, depending on what you roll. If you'd rolled bad, it would have just not happened.
Yeah.
So, okay. So you've got the festival starts in a couple of days. Karen kind of kicks you out the door for a little bit and it's like, go see the city. Go do something other than be in my face all the time. She doesn't mean it. She's being grouchy. Yeah. She's being Karen. Just go and kind of, like, physically puts a boot on your butt and like shoves you out the door and is like, just go on. Go talk to a pretty girl. Go have a drink. Go do something.
All right. I will listen to her.
Okay.
And, we'll go out. I'm assuming it's later in the week. How many days until the festival?
You got a couple.
Just a couple days.
Yeah. You basically worked like a Monday to a Friday.
Yeah, I worked like that. My entire week on that.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
And the rest of your party swung by, especially Hazel, to like just check on you and make sure you were okay. But Karen was like, shoo, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure I'd left it. Like I told them, I was going to go.
Oh yeah.
Find a forge, and I probably told them specifically whose forge because.
Okay.
Okay, so I have a couple days.
Yeah. What else would you like to do?
So, I think one of the days I just want to help Karen to like rebuild the stuff, and I want to start specking out a more functional prosthetic for her.
Okay.
Yeah,
you can definitely do that.
Just kind of like blueprints for now, and then maybe some fitting stuff, and just kind of use the one that she currently has to kind of get an idea of what I can change and how I can improve it.
Okay.
So do that for maybe about half a day or so. Like half a day working on that, and then half a day helping her with the order that she has, so that she can bust it out faster. Since it's just basic stuff, basic armors and stuff like that, it shouldn't be too much.
No, and between the two of you, the work does go faster.
Yeah.
She most definitely does not let you take lead on it. She's going to fight you on that a little bit, and she's going to fight you on the prosthetic thing a bit too. She said, "Don't fuss with that. Don't fuss with that. I hate that damn thing." And actually, as you look at where her arm kind of is cut off, about 4 inches above the elbow, and you could tell why she doesn't want to wear it, because it was leaving marks. Deep cuts into her arm, because it just isn't, it's not comfortable, it's not built well, and she's just like, don't worry about it.
Okay. All right. I mean, I'm still gonna worry about it, but so yeah, I'll try and make it more comfortable for her, and try and hopefully down the line, if I can get better at magic, like I like thinking about what I just did, I try and think of like how I can do something like that, like an actual magical connected. It's all planning right now.
Sure.
Nothing really. I mean, I could probably quickly make like a new socket thing for her to where it'd be more comfy, something like that doesn't hurt her arm as much.
Okay.
Wearing it. And maybe make, instead of doing like the 2-finger hook thing, make it a little bit more presentable, or more not as awkward to wear.
Yeah, you can definitely do that. You get the feeling that you might want to try to do that when she's not around.
Yeah,
or
and that's
when she goes to bed.
That's what I was going to say. Is I was probably going to that was probably going to be like a whenever she's gone project, or even I can just take it back and fidget with it at Allura's tower, if that's where we're staying.
Yes, that is where you're staying.
Okay, then I could just take it back to her tower and fidget with it, because it's mostly like I wouldn't have to be doing a lot of crafting. Like I wouldn't have to be doing smithing. It would just be like tools, like smith tools that I have in my bag, and like leather working tools that I already have in my bag. So
yes, yeah, and you actually you kind of wait. She trundles off to bed, recommends you do the same, and you're like, whoop, gonna take that now, and just kind of like sneak it out the building. And you head back to Allura's tower. The city is bustling still, even at this later hour. You see people starting their festival carousing maybe a little early. And you got a few drunks hanging out some windows. It's like St. Patty's Day in Vegas. Yeah. That's what that looks like. And you take your time walking back. It's a nice night. I need you to make a perception check for me.
All right. Let's use this die.
Woohoo.
Oh shit! 17 again.
Jesus. All right.
Perception. So it's not trained, so it's +3, so 20.
Okay. You turn down a main thoroughfare and then onto a side street that this route now to get back to the Cloudtop district, and you, out of the very, very edge of your peripheral vision, catch the flutter of a black cloak. And you turn around real fast, and there's a figure who was maybe following you? You're not sure. Dart into an alley.
Do I get any, like... Can I tell details of the figure, or is it just like I just see a...
With that 20, it is all black. There's a hood up. There is a cloak. You do catch the glint of some kind of weapon at their side. But they're making almost no sound running down this alley and into the darkness.
I'll follow. I'll head down towards the alley and just kind of shout out and say, "Excuse me."
There's no response.
Do I see the figure running down the alley?
With your dark vision, they're almost at the edge of your dark vision at this point, and they're not stopping.
Jeez. I guess I will... Can I tell, like, how tall is this? Is it like a human size? Like,
it's
height or...
humanish sized. Not as big as somebody like Neuraxis.
Yeah,
not
like it's not like an
You're
orc.
probably looking at... Right, you're probably looking at in the human... elvish something range, right. Maybe even tiefling, it's hard to tell.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I'll go ahead and follow.
Okay.
Briskly, even though I'm slow as hell.
Okay. Yeah, they're definitely faster than you are.
Oh yeah, they're way faster.
Oh
than
yeah.
me.
So you start making your way down the alley. You hear you're in a residential area still, and you hear kind of above you. These are tallish, maybe 3-story tall buildings that lots of people seem to live in, almost like apartment buildings. You hear, various voices from the open windows, and you hear kids laughing, and someone is playing a flute very badly, and, you hear all of these bits of just normal everyday life details as you go down the alley. And then there is a moment of silence as you turn the corner, and you look up, and that figure is above you on the roof.
What the Alright.
Just kind of crouched up there.
Are they running still?
Nope.
Nope, just sitting there?
Just sitting there. Looking, you think, at you. You can't see any details.
What? Why'd you have to run? Who are you? What, do I know you? Shite, it's hard to run in armor. Fuck.
There's no response.
God damn it. Alright, you creepy bastard. Have a good night. You got me. Very good.
Off of the roof comes a small scrap of something, and then the figure's gone.
Just disappears or like
Just
runs off?
runs off down the roof, and you do see off in the distance leaping rooftop to rooftop.
Other roof, it jumps onto another rooftop.
Yeah.
Okay.
These buildings are very close.
I don't have the dexterity to do that. What's the scrap say? Or can I pick up the scrap? Is it like paper or parchment or something?
Yeah, it's paper. It's a very fine grain parchment. And it just says in a thick hand the words, "I'll find you at the festival."
Alright, I'll see you there, you or lady. Have a nice night. I'm tired, and you fucking made me run after a day. And I'm just gonna stumble down the alley and find a bar and pop in and start drinking, and then stumble back to Alura's tower.
You definitely draw attention in your armor in the bar. You have a couple of worshippers of the Allhammer who come up to you. Oh, sorry. Better?
Drink?
Is that better?
Sorry.
Oh no. Are we cutting in and out of each other?
Yeah, it's like still cutting out.
Damn it. All right.
Okay, there.
It's hey, there we go. Okay, it's probably Discord. It's probably being angry.
Yeah.
Basically, you draw attention to yourself in the bar, not through your own fault, but because your armor. So I guess kind of it is your fault.
It is my fault.
And it is your fault. And a couple worshippers of the Allhammer come up to you and talk to you for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Just about belief and the god, and just say thank you for your service as a cleric and that type of thing.
Yeah.
You get bought a couple of drinks.
Ooh, yay.
By them, but also by a couple of people making eyes at you at the bar.
Ooh.
And you can accept them, you can turn them down. Totally up to you.
Yeah, I'll accept them. I mean,
Okay.
I've had a pretty rough day. When I talk to the priests of the Allhammer, I'm going to ask them about their temple and see if there's any service I can help with, or if any healing needs to be done, or anything I can offer my help with.
The temple of the Allhammer in the Temple District was largely destroyed.
Okay.
As most of the temples were. So believers of all shapes and sizes, of all beliefs, have actually been helping each other to rebuild. So there has been a mass force that has been slowly putting all of the temples. They basically got all of the ones that were totally razed, which the Allhammers was one of them, along with the Temple of Sarenrae and a couple of other ones. They worked on just a basic structure, and now they are starting to allow the actual believers of each god to customize the buildings. So it's like they build a bunch of stone huts and then let everybody kind of do their thing.
Okay.
So they're more than happy to take the help. You can always go over there on the following day and certainly do that if you'd like. Yeah. There's a very nice, very pretty half-elven woman who comes over to talk to you. Also a believer of the Allhammer, but also is kind of not very subtly and not very good trying to hit on you.
Well. All right.
So that happens. And then you can chat with her, you can do what you want there. She's being super friendly, not in like a creepy way, just but it's clear that she has not a lot of experience about flirting. So she's super awkward.
I think Ulrin would probably be the same. His only real relationship was years ago, and it didn't really leave off on a good note. Not really, didn't
end well.
Not being able to see your loved one ever again, or possibly her dying in burning mushroom mines.
Oh my gosh.
It's kind of, horrendous.
Kind of a downer, yeah.
Yeah, but I think he'll try and, just talk and, maybe confide a little bit and just so hopefully get a number, no, I'm just
what's your digits, yo?
Hey girl, what's your number? The back of your head is ridiculous.
Oh my god. You guys have a nice chat. She mentions that she's actually going to be performing at the festival, or it's the Bard contest at the Golden Phoenix Tavern, which is in Abdar's Promenade. Which is, she says she actually gives you a copy of the flyer, which I will throw into your messages here at the end of this. But It's basically a 24/7 for the week of the festival Bard. All singing, all dancing, fire eaters, juggling, just like constant entertainment.
It's a festival.
It really is.
Yes, Burning Man.
She's very excited. She has performed before, but says, "Hey, I drew my performance slot on it's Tuesday night at 8:00." Type of thing. If you want to come over and bring friends, it's free. The festival itself inside the tavern is free for anyone who wants to watch, because that bar's making money on food and alcohol.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
And there's
admission is free, but beer is $12.
Right, that's like going to a baseball game. Yep, that's like your ticket's $5, but the beer's $15, and it's only Coors Light. So she kind of does that, and then is like, okay, bye, it's nice seeing you, and walks off, and
all right, I'll be sure and drop by. That sounds interesting.
Okay, bye. It gives you a little finger wave and kind of saunters out the door. She's cute, talking. Karen did tell you to talk to whoever, whatever your preference. So,
you cut out again.
Oh
Sorry.
no! Better?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay. That's all right. I think my computer's getting mad at me. So,
Uh,
as we wrap this up, was there anything else that Ulrin wanted to do?
well, let's see. Flirting, crafting,
All the
drinking,
necessities.
uh, church, of course.
Right?
That's a necessity after all
That's a good
that.
Sunday right there. That's what
I
that
mean,
is.
shit. That's a week. That's my week summed up. No, I think that'd probably be it.
Okay.
Unless I could maybe see what if Elysian needs help researching anything, and I actually would probably go talk to her a little bit about magic items.
Okay.
And that'll probably be when I actually give her thing, but we can do that during the fest. I'll probably wait till the festival to do that.
Okay. Yeah, you can definitely. And any research that you're helping with really just lends her advantage. So
Yeah.
that's.
So I think I would just want to help her with like magical weapon research and like
Sure.
creating or like how they come into being or like ways, stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. And yeah, you guys can cover a lot of that stuff in the next game during the festival. We'll do a couple days lead up to that, you know, what you guys have been doing over the weekend essentially leading up to the festival, which starts on a Monday. Last thing before we go, Ulrin, you do out of the bag of holding, it kind of actually wakes you up.
Uh-oh.
There's a rattling.
Oh no, is it that creepy skin thing?
I no, it's not.
Oh, is it the reliquary? Because that's too creepy.
Nope.
Jeez.
You start, if you root around in there, you pull out the runestone that you guys found in the crypt of the Delacrane Manor.
Oh God.
And it's just like rattling, and then it stops.
When I pull it out?
Yeah. And nothing happens.
Put it back in, does it rattle?
Yep.
What the fuck? Can I try and talk to it?
Sure.
Hello? Is anybody here?
There's a little like poof of smoke.
Uh-oh.
Off the, and you hear like a very, very distant.
Come in?
Come in. Nothing happens. You hear, there's another little poof of smoke, but it's smaller. And then more very, very faint knocking.
From the stone?
From the stone, yep.
I don't... Can I open it? Is there a door?
Can I open it? No.
I don't know.
There's no door.
Do I knock on it? Ooh, I'm gonna knock on it.
Okay.
I knock on it. The same...
There's no response this time.
Damn it. I'm so bad with magic that's not related to gods. I don't, ooh. Let's see. It vibrates inside. Was there a command? No, there wasn't a command word for this one. Damn it. Okay, I set it on the ground. Maybe it has to be like away from. I'll set it on the ground and like step back a couple feet and say, "All right, come in."
Just no response.
Damn it. That's the one from the Delacrane, like...
Yes.
Crypt.
That you guys were wary about because you weren't sure if there was a door on the other side.
Yeah, and it looks similar to the runestone, the teleportation one.
It looks... Actually, I can show that to you in just a hot second, what that looks like. I thought I put one in here, but maybe I didn't. I'm putting it in Roll20 for you.
I don't know.
That's all right. I'm gonna put
it
you
have T-Rex's runestone in here.
Right, but that's not the same
That's not the other one.
It's not. So let me get that one out. I just need the image, not the... that. It looks like... that.
Weird teleportation stuff. Oh.
Yep.
Oh. Do I recognize that symbol?
You do not.
Damn it!
It looks extremely foreign to anything you've ever seen before.
Oh, shit. Can I do a check of Arcana or something similar to see?
It would be Arcana.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's use the... All Well, that's not okay. Oh, natural 20.
Oh, shit. All right. Okay.
Oh, man.
This is definitely not a one-way portal.
Okay.
You don't know where it leads, but it seems to lead to a pocket dimension.
And it was knocking.
And it was knocking.
Do I know how to use it? And would I, like, do I know that if I use it, can I come back out of it?
You don't know about coming back out of it. You do know how to use it.
Okay.
Now that you're really looking at it. Like beyond your bafflement of what the fuck, you know, but you don't know if you can get back out again.
Shit. Can I get stuff out of it, or is it just I can only go in?
You can go in.
Can I put my arm in?
You can if you want. I was not expecting you to roll a nat 20. I love it.
I know, I wasn't either. I was like, oh, I'm probably gonna fuck this one up. Now it just makes it even worse. Fuck, now I have decisions to make.
You do, and you're alone.
Oh, God. And I'm probably... No, I don't think I'm drunk. But I'm pretty...
but you're probably pretty tired. Oh my God, that's great.
Can I look inside? Or is that... yeah, can I... I will peek inside if I can. Is it like a portal, like a Rick and Morty like portal I could put my face in?
Yeah, you should be able to put your face in. You know how to activate this now that you're really, really looking at it. So you actually have to put it down on the floor, and you do a little incantation, and just something that you've seen done before.
Okay.
And this doorway pops open.
Oh, okay.
This glowing doorway.
So I take a second, and then I say, "All right, how about now?" And if no other knocking noises happen, because there's no door that I can open, I guess I'll look in. I'll look inside.
You look in? Okay.
Yeah.
You poke your head through this energy door, basically, and it's kind of glowing this soft bluish white. And when you poke your head in, you hear well, welcome to the tabernacle! About damn time someone found me.
The tabernacle?
Aye, the tabernacle. Tabernacle's global emporium.
What? There
is no figure in front of you, save for a gnome man encased in glass.
Oh. What? Like in a glass box?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like in a museum case, almost.
Oh. Is this... Are you, selling things, or...
The figure just waves, and it looks weirdly robotic.
Oh, God. Is there anything else around?
There's all kinds of shit around here.
Oh, God.
Every manner of nonsense, every manner of weird... It's like a cabinet of curiosities in here.
Is there a stone on the other side
No.
that I can see?
Not that you can see.
Oh, man, that's really interesting. I really want to go outside.
And you're kind of spinning around looking, and then from around the case comes a gnome woman.
Around the what?
Around the glass case.
Yeah.
And she comes around and she sees you and she goes, "About damn time."
Hi.
Hi. Who are you?
My name's Ulrin. I happened upon this stone thing, and it was knocking. I don't know why it was knocking. I thought it was a door. Tried to open it, didn't work. Not really too keen on arcane objects, per se.
Right. I have lots of questions, but the very first one is, you're not here for the grand reopening, are you? Because we're still a little behind. I don't even know how you got in here.
Yeah, I don't really know how I got in here either. What is this place?
It's Tabernacle's Global Emporium. It's what my dad just said. And the figure in the box waves again.
What do you What is it for? What do you do? How
We.
do if I come in
Mm-hmm.
fully, not just my face, could I get back?
You can. You mean come back here?
No, back to
Oh yeah.
where
Just
I
pull your
left.
head back out.
No, well, yeah, but I mean, if I fully walk in there with you, can
Oh.
I walk back out, or is
Yeah,
this
you
like
can
a
walk back out.
window,
It's your doorway.
so it'll stay open?
It stays open for as long as you want.
Oh, can I insight check her?
Sure.
Oh God, I don't like this.
You were not expecting that.
Oh my God. Oh.
I love it.
9.
Okay, I mean, she looks like a middle-aged gnome woman who is slightly annoyed that you're there because she has a broom in her hand.
Okay.
And there's half-hung, now that you're looking around, there's like half-hung banners, and you can read part of it that says, I have to look at my note, Grand Reopening, 200 Years of Business.
Ooh. Okay.
Um,
Would I recall this thing being a thing, or is it like a mage, like mages, wizards only, fools kind of thing?
Making a
Like,
history,
I don't know if I would
history,
have heard.
history check. History check.
Okay.
Yep.
9. God, 9. Jesus.
We've
They've
been
cursed all of us.
I know, we've all been cursed. I mean, you're familiar with pocket dimensions. You're familiar with
Yeah.
things that can be stored there. An entire
But not
shop?
this. Okay.
Kind of weird.
Okay. Okay, well, I'll just tell her to let, do you know when possibly you'll be open? Like, I could come back later if you'd like.
Yeah, later's better. I don't really have the full inventory yet. And she looks up at the wall on her left, your right, and it's full of clocks that all have different times on them.
Oh, God.
And she's like, well, if I do that and we wait until there and he brings back the inventory he promised me, I'd say in 3 days.
Oh, all right.
Give or take-ish.
Do you mind if I bring some friends with me?
They're not going to wreck my shop, are they?
No. I hope
Because the
not.
last time someone asked me that, they came in and wrecked my shop and I had to kick them out. So I would prefer it if not. Otherwise, the store's defenses are gonna... It's not pretty.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I'll be sure that they behave properly.
Okay. Then, yeah, sure. Why
What,
not?
what
3
was
days.
what was your name again?
Oh, it's Ellie.
Ellie. Well, I'm Ulrin. Nice to meet you, Ellie. And I'll leave you to setting up your shop with your father. It's a pleasure to meet you, and I hope to do business with you in 3 days.
Yep. Look forward to it. And she's just already gone back to sweeping. She's like, just make sure it's more than just your face, okay?
All right, I will.
Okay, bye. And the door
Bye.
slams shut.
All right. Hopefully my face gets out before it does.
Yeah, you're good. And you're just kind of standing there like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure after that I'm just going to be like, all right, I'm way too fucked up to do anything else. I'm going to bed.
And I think that's where we'll stop.
Yeah.